Uh, I don't know what to say other than previously, good morning, everybody. My time is past 1 a.m. and I just woke up. I planned to wake up by 12 at most because I needed to do some things. Well, I don't know. I overslept and I woke up by almost 1 a.m. So just decided to come alive while I do what I plan on doing. I don't know how to share this. Um, I'm supposed to really laugh, but that's fine. There are three. Okay. I said from January to date. Hi, Ava Njamas. Hi, good morning. How are you doing? And thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for clicking on the watch live button. I appreciate. How are you guys doing? And where are you guys streaming from? Ava, where are you watching me from? Where are you streaming from? Nah, Anivo. Okay. I'm guessing, well, depending on where you're streaming from, I'm just guessing that it's likely late into the night over there because over here the time is 1:14 a.m. So like midnight already, like early morning. I don't know what your time is. It's just my time. And it's just so sad that midnight is usually the time I am. Um, Hi, Sam Benji. Thank you so much for subscribing. Even without me asking you guys to subscribe, you still were kind enough to do that. Thank you, Sebej. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? And where are you watching me from? I'm like streaming from Nigeria though. I'm like streaming from Nigeria. Where are you watching me from? Sleep don't disappear from my eyes. This is February. shared from this year. Hi, Javia. Hi, Javia. Good morning. How are you doing? We meet again. How are you doing now, Javia? I think um, at this time they had not brought Crystalino. Thank you guys so much for joining, and also thank you for liking. How is everybody doing? Let me just ask. No, I can't ask that question because we all operate on different time. Although it's midnight over here, but some people might still be just the early hours of the evening too, because I know that um, I am 5 hours like where I am, we are like 5 hours ahead of the US. So it just depends on where you guys are. I was gonna ask why we are all awake at this time. But ask anyway, why are we still awake? Is there any particular reason? For those especially that is already midnight at their location, it's not smashing not stressful. Hi, Waki. Waki, good morning. How are you doing? And also thank you so much for joining. Although I've not been seeing you for a while, Waki, and most time when I see you, you just breeze in and out. You tend to not stay for long. But how are you doing? Good morning, Generous. Oh, okay. I thought as much because it's midnight over here as well. It's midnight over here. Why are you still awake then? Wacky. Uh, I'm fine. I've been good. I have been, I've just been good. I mean, I've been surviving at least. How are you? What about you? Hi, Steve. Good morning, Steve. How are you doing? I'm just trying to. I mean, I try my best to be happy, regardless of whatever it is that I'm going through. So I just try to not let. Although, like I've just like yesterday, I got a sad um feedback from someone for some people, either something that I've been chasing for a long time. And I was expecting that this time around it was going to be different, but still wasn't what I expected it to be. But I didn't allow it bother me because it won't actually change anything. It would change the results that I got. So regardless, I just try to be happy. And, yeah, I just try to make myself happy. Regardless. Alright, Swaki, I understand. I still appreciate the little time you spent here, though. Whether 1 minute, 2 minutes, or thereabouts, I still appreciate. Thank you. Why is everybody pushing me? Yeah, I know. I mean, well, I do love myself first. Although I know most times people say love, yeah. I don't want to drag that statement further. Yeah, I try to love myself. And by loving myself, I try to put myself first in everything that I do. I try to consider myself first. I won't lie, it's not easy. Sometimes you would be forced to compromise, and it's not every time that choosing yourself works for you, you know. So I don't know, but I try. I try. Choosing yourself all the time does not always give you the result that you seek. But we thank God. How is the family, Waki? I thank God. That's good to know. That's good to know. You have to go to work tomorrow, right? Oh. Hi, read. What's up? Good morning. Okay, I'm not working. You know, I always miss you. I always miss you, Reed. Okay, we are not working tomorrow. What will you be doing tomorrow? Let me guess. Spending time with family. Without far now. If they stop for your side. If they stop for your area. Nah, so confirm this. Okay. You went out and you are just coming back. Just, I'm looking at the time. Read. This is 1:27 a.m. and you are just coming back. Make this make sense to me. Oh, oh. Staying alone, staying at home alone. Will that be boring for you? I feel like when I finally have my family, I'd want to be around my husband and my kids all the time. Maybe probably you are um good to it, used to it already. Dave, Carly, hi. Well, it wouldn't actually be fair or nice for you to say that their content are always boring because you cannot relate to it. If it's not something you are used to, it cannot make sense to you. For others, it might be different, it might be a different case. So when you ask such question in a generic way, it is wrong. Do not generalize. You can speak for yourself. Nigerian content are boring to me. That's fine. We know that it's a personal opinion, but generalizing it doesn't make sense. Uh, Read. Don't go back and forth. Okay, please, I beg you. I don't have time for those kind of things on my live stream. Don't go back and forth. If I'm not fighting the person, just leave the person. If he or she wants to be, when they get tired, they'll stop. That's normal human behavior. Now, MTN network. Wait, are you trying to say MTN network is bad, or the network just got back? I didn't even notice anything about the network. The only thing I noticed about MTN is that now they cannot borrow. We can borrow again. I don't understand. Firstly, I didn't notice. I only heard people say that you cannot borrow, and I went to check. I could not borrow. I don't know if we can borrow again. But now you are saying we can borrow again, Dave Carly. You are sounding like a Nigerian, but you just said that Nigerian content are borrowing. I don't know. Why you saying we? Why are you generalizing like you're Nigerian? Maki. Yeah, I'm not going to. Bad energy, stay far away. I don't subscribe to that. Like, it's very hard to get under my skin. If I notice bad energy like this, I run away. So Maki, don't worry. That one, nobody is going to spoil my fun or my mood or whatsoever. I got that in check. Up, read. I beg. Don't have any finger up for anybody. I beg you. Borrow what? See you. Borrow what? Because he just came back now. Right now, you are like those I just got back people. So right now, borrowing airtime now is strange to you. You cannot relate to it. But my dear, we borrow airtime over here. We borrow airtime and data. So don't come and make us feel some kind of way. Thank you, Dave. I just woke up though. I just woke up. Which one is sneaky? What do you mean by sneaky? So, Dave, you're a Nigerian and you came at us. Hey, it's always your own people. It's always your own people that come for you. Just see, be your brother's keeper, but yeah. I still have. You mean how long I go stay on my live stream, or how long I go take this country? I'm on this country. I'm on, no, 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 God, do if God tell me say, Irene, tomorrow leave this country, I don't leave. But on my live stream, I think I still have about maybe 30 minutes more. I still have 30 minutes here. Dave, I did fine. I did. I'm chilled. Kalas, hi. How are you doing? Um, Aki says don't trust people. Hmm, I don't. Just I don't. I mean, I'm not. I try. Well, I give people the benefit of doubt. I give people the benefit of doubt. Not like I trust, but sometimes, or maybe I give them benefit of that, but I don't share things enough to the extent that the that it would hurt me. Okay, wait, that's fine or backfire. So not like I trust people so much, but I don't just overshare. So in some way, even if I still kind of help. But anyway, Waki, thank you for that advice. I really appreciate. Um, Dave, you seem to be projecting. You're not asking. You're just projecting your thoughts on me. Like whatever you think, you don't even know me. Read to the rescue. Read, thank you. All right, Reed, that's fine. I'm still here. I'm still here for like 30 minutes. Read to the rescue. But aside what Reed said, Dave, you don't know me. You're just projecting your thoughts on me, which doesn't make sense at all. Mm. You see through the eyes. So bad. If you are seeing it through my eyes, there's no wahala. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. Are you sabi? Oh. Funny thing, when people even use that word sneaky link, I feel like I'm too old school. I don't understand what that means. Can someone please explain to me in the comments in the chat box what sneaky link means? Someone please help me out. I don't know. I'm too local, I've been old school for that. Or does that make me old school? Because I don't know what it means. So they say they see sneaky link for my eyes. Jim, help me, Lord. However, or maybe Dave would even be the one to explain to me. Dave, yeah, you explain. If others are not explaining, you that is seeing the sneaky links in my eyes. How did you see it? Explain. 'Cause I don't understand what you mean by that. This is episode. The Dave is no longer saying anything. Eh? Hey, Dave, you no see him again. Ah, so 17. So if I understand this Dave correctly, you just joined my live stream, made false accusations, and leave. Do you know that you can be prosecuted for that? 14, 15, 16, 17, 17th. So also reposado. I love me, baby. I love me, baby. This smoke is not. Oh, I don't understand this live stream. Okay. Still moving. We are still forging ahead. 1920. Okay. Ah, a lot of things I don't understand tonight. Oh. Yeah. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you. I love you. Adora, Amen. Remain, 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 remain. Oh, Adolam, Adolam. Oh, uh, none supplied. See, as we are just looking at each other. Should I ask a question? I think I should. Oh, what question should I ask? Let me not do psychological questions, or let me not ask all those kind of philosophical questions that people ask. Ask a question that we can all relate to. I didn't plan on asking a question, but just ask. Hey, My skin is reacting to. I can't place my hands around it. But there's something my skin is reacting to. Wisdom. That's so cute. I'll ask another question. I think tonight's question is gonna be centered around cheating partners. So well, that's very cute and kind and generous of you, Sheila. But do you think I think I should have asked this question in another way that would make answer brother. Do you think a cheating partner can change? Do you think someone that cheats on you once, do you forgive them? Do you think they're not going to cheat on you again, or it's likely that they would? Do you think they are sorry because they say that they are? And what exactly, or do you just forgive them because they say they are sorry? What are the things that you look out for? You look out in them before, because we all know that forgiveness takes time. It's not something that happens immediately. So, what are the things you look out for before you forgive? It's like a gamble, like a two-way thing. No, ever going to change? Are they ever going to change? Waki told me here on my life today to love myself first. Read by one. I think I should make read a moderator. I don't know what that means, but I think read deserves that. Yeah. So there's a question up there. I don't know if Sheila Wisdom is still here, but Sheila Wisdom, I also asked you directly a question. Which can also. Mm, my whole body is reacting to something. Yeah, man, we're made. We're made. We're made. Oh, the lamb that plays us. Mm. Mhm. 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 Is this life still active? Wait, can you hear me? I'm not. I'm not seeing any movement of any sort. I no. Okay, I think it's still active. I just saw a movement now, but that movement is not convincing. I think okay. No, okay. This is not convincing. Hey, this is not convincing me that it's still active. But let's see. Mm, mm. Pisces. Reed is a Pisces. It's a water sign. I thought you guys, water signs, you forgive and you continue the relationship. You guys are, you are emotional. You feel things intensely. Yeah. Because of this thing you just said, I'm going to rephrase that question. So people, okay, I think they should understand. You can forgive but not take back a cheating partner. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty much it. That's the case for you. It kind of, it pretty much explains the kind of person you are. You know your worth. You know your worth, and you don't settle. That's cool for a guy. You, eh, that's cool. But what would you say about taking back a cheating partner? Come on for here. You know the emotional. Where they think things like you know they think things like. But the thing is that you guys move on very fast. That's the thing. Wait, you guys are overthinkers, so but you move on very fast, and it's scary. It's scary. But that's by the way. What do you think about? For you, you don't take back cheating partners, right? That's fine. But what do you think about taking back the cheating partners? What are the things you would say are likely to happen when you do that? And what would you also say about people that do that? Oh, I do them. Aya, oh, aya, oh. Mm. Mm. Bolanle marry me, yo. If I to come marry me, yo. Eh, eh, eh. If I to come marry me, yo. That way, I am rest assured that I'm not gonna experience heartbreak in my life. Okay. Waki is still here. Okay. We've heard from a single person's point of view. Read is single. Now, Waki, you have a family, you have your wife. From the marriage lens view, what do you think, or what would you say about forgiving and taking back a cheating partner? I've heard from Reed. Reed is single. He's not married. He has never been married. But I want to hear from somebody that is married, which is Waki, that has experienced life as a married person that has a lot of things at stake already. That has built a life with somebody. You know, that has a lot of things to consider in when situations like that arise. And I pray for such to arise in your home. But I'd like to know what you think, what you have to say about this. Meanwhile, Reed is still telling us from the angle of a bachelor. First, trust really comes back the same once it's broken. That's wrong. I don't think that's true. Once it's broken at that level, even if you forgive, that tends to linger. That can easily damage your peace of mind. That's not entirely true. Taking back someone who crossed that line might make you feel like your boundaries weren't respected. It can affect your self worth and the balance between you both. Uh, I don't totally agree. Oh. People are different though. People are very, very different. There are people that forgive and then let it go. They don't think about it. They still have, although it takes time. Obviously, there are people, somebody like me, it has happened to me before. I forgive, although it took time. It was a process. It was, there was constant reassurance from this person, and then I let everything go and talk about it again. I didn't even have one iota of doubts, you know, towards this person. But that doesn't mean that the person is not. I mean, even when you forgive, that doesn't mean that they won't do it again. Because forgiving the person and not even doubting the person anymore did not change the person. So that one is like a personal experience for me. So I'm just trying to let you know that there are people that can forgive and then let it go. They forget about it. Try like even if they don't forget, they don't bring it up. And your reassurance and the way you show up for them moving forward can still build that trust again. I don't know. I'm speaking from a personal experience. Can be different for everybody. Yeah, I understand the feeling. That particular feeling, I understand. At that stage when it happens, I feel like one cannot even describe the pain, the betrayal, the hurt that you feel. But I don't know. That's all in the past, so now as I did like this, I need to forget cheating partners. Never again. Did it once, backfired. Never again. That's a sad thing to say. Is Waki still here? I don't know if Waki is still here. Or is probably still with them typing his answers. I don't know. But read, that's a sad thing to say. Like you are scared to fall in love because of what you experienced in the past. I can't judge you. And I cannot say that I do not understand you because in this our current generation, oh, they are not genuine, no. It's very hard to find genuine love. Very, very hard. Like people are in for what they think they'll gain from you and the entire relationship. And when you don't see that, they leave or they cheat on you. So it's quite sad. I understand you. I can totally relate. I beg. I can totally relate. But I'd like to hear other opinions. I'd like to hear what other people think. I don't know. Waki has not responded. I don't know if there are other people watching. Cheating partners, headache. And that's like the worst thing that can ever happen to anyone. Like it messes up a lot of things. It messes up your routine. Hi, Rich Tropical Man. Hi there, good morning. How are you doing? It messes up your routine. Like there's this shift. There's this shift in your life. You just at that point nothing makes, I don't know, it might be different from other people. There are people that know how to handle stuff like this heartbreak. I've been fine in real to pick a man. I've been doing well. How about you? There are people that know how to handle heartbreak. They know how to handle situations like this where their partner cheats on them. And there are also people that it destabilizes, you know, their routine, almost everything about them. And people go as far as even trying to hurt themselves or even hurting themselves. That is how bad it can be. So I don't know. Why? Real tropical man. Why? uh Reed is a tough guy. See the way they talk him. Don't cheat on me. Tell me, break up and walk away. Tough guy. Tough guy. Um, me to Kalita. Hi. Good morning. Thank you so much. And love you too. Me? Now, this my present stage. Nah, I won't. I've done that before. It didn't favor me. I forgive a cheating partner. It didn't favor me at all. As a matter of fact, that partner cheated on me again with that same person. So right now, that's never happening. But that does not mean that others are not allowed to do that. People are different. Because it didn't work well for A, does not mean it's not work well for B. Why did I forgive them? Firstly, the forgiveness didn't just happen at once. I mean, we were apart for a year. We were apart for a year, but there was still communication going on between us. Now, while we were apart, there was still this form of, oh, you know, transparency, honesty. I knew what this person was doing, even with that person while we were apart. It was a form of transparency. And then when that person made me think that he was no longer in that situation, there was constant reassurance. I don't know, maybe I felt like I thought I knew that person so well. My main reason for forgiving that person, firstly, love, of course. There was still this feeling of love between us. And I thought I knew that person so well because of the constant reassurance and communication. So, and when someone makes you think that they are transparent but they are not, they don't do me wayo for this life. So real tropical man, there was this um transparency I thought that I was seeing, but in natural sense it was just deceit, it was just lies. So I think that person already studied me and knew, I don't know. So that was why I forgave. There was love, there was communication, there was um assurance. I think words that I wanted to hear, I was being told. And then there was something I thought was transparency, but it wasn't. It was just deceit. So, and there was changed behavior, and it was crazy because I didn't even notice the whole thing from my end because of the distance. The person that he was sitting with was in another city, another state. That's why I don't even know at all. Hey, life don't play me. Well, but that's all in the past. That's like makes a long time. I mean, me. I mean, it's part of the things we think of. To be honest, I try to analyze the whole hurt and all. That particular thing, it must come to mind. I mean, I did think about that too, so it happened. But that's not even the major thing. The major thing I think about is um you can actually kill me because you know when you are dating somebody, it's like you are sharing your life with that person. There are a lot of things you share together. A lot of things you share together. So if that person can share those things you share together with somebody else, that is exposing you to a lot of risk. Nah, it's not even about that one yourself I'm thinking about. It is the fact that you are endangering my life that I think about. That is in well, when I forgave that same partner was about 5 to 6 years ago. So it was even 5 years later again that I found out that he was still cheating. You see, 5 years later I found out. So then I was still young. But you see, in this my adult age, I try it not. I can't do that. That's a lot of risk to consider. If I'm married, can I forgive a cheating spouse? Hey, this is where it gets tricky. Ah, no, I won't though. I won't forgive a cheating partner as a married woman. But I won't also deny the fact that I won't also try to act like I do not understand why some married people forgive cheating partners and stay with their cheating partners. There are a lot of things that they consider. There are a lot of, especially our parents, like people from from the past. There were a lot of things that they considered that made them stay with their partners, which, if we think about it and we are being honest with ourselves, they are valid. But for me, as I am now, Irene Ugwu, I won't, because I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose, and well, it depends on what my partner thinks he's gaining from the relationship. He should have nothing to lose because whoever I'm marrying should also have a life of their own. So that's me wants. I understand you, Read, because apology does not mean changed behavior. Does not mean that they'll never cheat on you again. Yeah, I say this all the time. Even when, even when, because I've had friends that cheat on their partners and come to me to tell me, oh, I did this, I did that. How do I rectify this problem that I've created for myself in my relationship? The first thing I tell them is, were you accountable for your action? Because cheating is never a mistake. You did it deliberately with your clear eyes and clear sense. Don't even tell me I was drunk. Why did you put yourself in that kind of situation, knowing the kind of environment you were in at that time? So it's never a mistake. The moment you tell me that it was a mistake, I will not even listen to you. I'll not answer you. That one, I don't know, say you never ready. It was a choice that you made. What I'm interested in is what led to that choice. Although there are still not valid reasons, oh, they still does not justify anything. But I want to know the things that led to that choice. Did you at some point fall out of love with that person? Was there any, I mean, regardless, if they are not valid reasons, they are not justifiable. But I would also like to know, I would like to hear what you have to say. If you are going to try to justify your action, or you are going to take absolute accountability and try to make things work by changing. Because in as much as some people don't change, I still believe that, I don't know. Or do you guys think that there are people that change after cheating? Like there are cheaters. There are people that were once cheaters and then they change in the course of the relationship. Do you guys believe that? Anyway, Ruth will come and say that I've never been cheated on before, as much as I know, but I've cheated in the past on several occasions. Hey, real tropical man. So you've never been cheated on, but you've cheated on people on several occasions. This is crazy. I never expected this. Wow. When I think about it, to be honest, do I regret it? That's weird. Read. You see what this guy said? He said that he does not regret it. Rich African man, and I want to understand why. I mean, you did hurt somebody. You did something to somebody, and I want to understand why you do not regret your action. Why is my bonnet looking like Mama Mad? Oh, I see people come to their live stream before they start live streaming. They're already glammed up. They don't too short. Only me go come here. They wear hair bonnet and nightgown. God save me. Why do you not feel any regrets? Why do you say it's hard to be loyal? It's not. I'm loyal to a fault. So it's loyalty is not hard. It's not something hard. It's just describe it. Why don't think it's something hard? We say I need to forgive you. That's fine. But I still think people can change. So now we consider now putting into consideration that people can change. Hmm, would you also try to give your cheating partner a second chance if they convince you beyond reasonable doubt that they are a changed person? Would you consider giving them a second chance? Anyway, Real to Recommend says, I don't expect my partner to forgive me, but I think it's possible to change. I can change if I want to. Most cheaters. So cheaters can be loyal and faithful if they wanted to. Can you say I hurt someone if they never found out about it? If they never found out about it, then they never felt in that relationship. But that doesn't change the fact that you did them wrong. Doesn't change the fact that you were not genuine. I mean, you never actually loved them, because you can't tell me that you love me and you are cheating on me because um you cannot be loyal, or like the silly excuse that make, not even just men. There are some women that say that a man cannot be loyal. A man is not wired to stay with one woman. So they didn't find out about it. That means there was no form of hurt that was felt or expressed. But it does not change the fact that you never loved them. Real tropical man, you never loved them, and it's just sad. It's sad to imagine. Like I cannot even imagine. No, it's just sad to imagine. Hmm. I don't dey fear this real tropical man. Hi, engineer Ali. This why you're calling me my love. We're talking about cheating partners, oh, and now you're calling me my love. I don't know if there are other people you are calling your love. Now your real love will not know that you are coming here to call me my love. Oh. And you can see the topic here, cheating partners. You don't know that even little things as much as calling somebody another person baby, my love, my sweetheart, you don't know that they are considered as cheating. Eh? I'm talking to you, engineer Ali. Mind me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I'm Christopher. Hi. Good morning. Thank you. Okay. Why do you say so? Real typical man. Why do you say so? Why do you subscribe the being wired to cheat? Then men control this natural instinct. So you're not saying that men and women we are both wired to cheat, right? Is it just men? Christopher, thank you so much. Nice to have you here for the first time. So please kindly like and subscribe so you'll be seeing me more often. Thank you. Mm. We are on the same chapter here, and I appreciate that. Nobody is wired to cheat. I don't, but let's hear from real tropical man. Let's hear from him. Okay, Christopher. Firstly, you're welcome to my channel where I do personal vlogs, and but the important thing I do here on my live stream is what you are witnessing right now, which is um should I say a discussion class where we come in and we just have conversations about a lot of things. Sometimes it's about life, sometimes it's about love, sometimes it's even about religion. We just learn from each other and grow. And for me personally, doing this has helped me a lot because it has helped me grow and learn a lot of things from people here and also create connections by making new friends. And sometimes it's about love, but it's not all the time. If you go through my live stream, you'd see a lot of discussions because I titled some just so it would be easier to, watch through and probably get an idea of the things we talk about. Anyway, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Samuel, hi, good morning. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, engineer is still calling me my love. Even when we say calling somebody your love is cheating. Eh? Engineer, are you not seeing the topic? Cheating partners. And you left your love at home. Are you anyway, engineer? Hi, what's up? Man says you see it as cheating. Some other people see it as exploring other sexual options. It's all about perspective. Real tropical man. Hey, I think that what I think that what you are doing right now, you're trying to justify cheating. You are trying to justify cheating because you don't go into a relationship with the mindset of exploring other sexual desires. If that was your intention, did you make it known to your partner at the beginning of that relationship? Did you tell your partner that you want to explore your other sexual desires? Or why did you rather met them, proposed a relationship, and then they agreed to, go into a relationship with you? Then behind their back, you are going to explore other sexual desire because, like you said, is it did you hurt them if you were never caught? That means you never told them. You were sneaky about it. So if you felt like it was not cheating, why did you not tell them? Because you know that it is cheating. What you are doing is wrong and it is not acceptable. You know that. That is just how I feel, what I think. But let's hear from other people. Let's hear their opinion. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Thank you. My strange heart. Oh, Jesus. I spoke about this bonnet. Oh, Jesus. I spoke about this my mama just bonnet. Christopher, is a hair bonnet. I'm using it to pack my hair so it doesn't fall down and make me feel uncomfortable, especially considering the fact that I just woke up from sleep not quite long before coming on here to live stream. Christopher, I don't agree to that. I, I don't know. Do you guys agree? Christopher is saying that you can love somebody and still cheat on them. It could mean you just wanted to satisfy. Are you guys listening? Do you guys agree? This. Oh, sorry, Samuel. No, Samuel, I did not forget you. I'm reading comments. That's why. Samuel, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Though it's been a while, though you've not joined my live stream for a while. Says if you want to explore, then stay single and do it freely. Just imagine catching your partner and hearing her say she's just exploring. I don't know. I don't understand what Rich Africa man is saying. It's why I'd like to know if it's just real tropical man that has this. Okay, let's. I don't know if Christopher is still here. No, no, Christopher, it wasn't you. I said I do not agree with what real tropical man said about you can love someone and still cheat on them. No, why would I not agree that? I mean, you are seeing me. How you see me is different from how others would see me. So, and that's fine. And that's like a compliment. So I appreciate it. Thank you. But I was still calling your attention to the discussion. I don't know if you are reading through. But Christopher, I'm asking you, and I'm also asking every other person here. What do you guys think about what Real Typical Man is saying? Do you think that you can still love somebody and cheat on them? Do you think it's possible to claim that you love somebody and still cheat on them? I just want to hear people's idea, and I want to know if it's just me and Reed that is weird here. Samuel, are you here? Exactly. Okay, let me ask Real Typical Man. Real Typical Man, you said that cheating is wrong and you would hate to be cheated on. You say that cheating does not mean you don't love the person. Then why do you not want to be cheated on? I want to understand because now this is looking like a double standard thing. You claim that cheating on somebody does not mean that you don't love the person, right? Then why are you scared of being cheated on? Why don't you want to be cheated on? Why do you not want to experience such? Please let me understand you. Because if cheating still means if you can still love somebody and cheat on the person, then you should be okay with being cheated on. Don't you think so? Mm. Okay, Samuel said he has been busy. Okay, Samuel, I understand. I understand. As far so thank you for joining today. Hmm. 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 Real typical man says it's a deliberate mistake. No, no. Real typical man, it is never. Don't. Can we not do that? I thought we've established the fact that cheating is never a mistake. Somehow, so you don't love the person. Okay. My boyfriend. My boyfriend now did not cheat on me. Oh. Yes, never. To the best of my knowledge, he has never cheated on me. So, but if you say, did you about X? I have an ex that did that, just one person. But that's in the past. So you are okay with it as long as you don't find out real typical man. Meaning, when you find out, you already feel a disconnection with this person. You already feel that this person does not love me enough. That is why she cheated on me. Meaning, you admit that cheating means that this person does not love you, right? Real tropical man. I want you to understand. I want us to, establish an understanding here. Unkobi Uzulu. I think that's the only one I can explain. I can pronounce. Or Uzulu. Hi. Are you the leader of this operation? What operation, please? What operation? I can only see that this is my channel, but I don't know the operation you're talking about. Samuel, Mabeka, hi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Reed. Uh, Christopher, my current one, to the best of my knowledge, he has not cheated. I don't know about other, but the past one definitely did. And I caught him. I'm not, Rich Buka man, I'm not vouching for him. I said to the best of my knowledge. To the best of my knowledge. I'm not saying that he's not. I never see now. It's not when I see that I will see. But I'm not vouching for anybody. Just to the best of my knowledge. But does not mean that he had no figure thoughts like what you are saying now, and he does. But if he's doing it, he better not allow me know, because I mean he knows already. He knows the kind of person that I am. So oh, we typical manifest the woman. No, I don't know. I just know that before I started my live stream, that we spoke. He was on his bed and preparing to sleep, but I don't know right now if the woman they hide for wardrobe finally talk to me. Uh, Pete says anything done deliberately can't be called a mistake. Exactly, at all, it cannot be called a mistake. You typical man, I call it a mistake because sometimes you regret it. So let me ask you a question. Let's use something else as an example. Let's say now that I feel hungry and then I go to the market to steal something to eat. And after stealing that thing and eating it, satisfying my hunger, I begin to feel regret for my action. Would you call that action a mistake? that theft, would you call it a mistake because of the regrets that I feel at that time? Real typical man, this question is directed to you because of what you just said. Christopher, firstly, when I forgave, I've said this before. Firstly, when I forgave cheating was about 6 years ago. I was in, when I finally forgave cheating was in 2022. Forgave cheating and, started the whole thing over again. So I was very young. That was the young Irene. But now, I won't. I won't do that to myself because experience has taught me that they hardly change. Let me just say they don't change because there are people that I've seen that they change probably after one or two for whatever. Experience has taught me that they never don't go and watch my get to know me video. You know my age. You see whatever question I um answered there, but I'm not gonna say my age here. But I've said it before here on my live stream. But I'm tired of that question, to be honest. But I was young, so I'm just going to say that I was young does not mean I was very very young. Oh, I was in my early 20s, mid 20s, around that time. Early 20s. I was still in my early 20s. But right now, I would not forgive cheating. I would not forgive cheating because nah, it's so much. There a lot to think about. I won't be settled. Rich African man, there's no which are you call it human error. You're using big English. You can't call it an error because it was a deliberate act. Before you call something an error, yeah, there must have been like a lack of information. You didn't get all the necessary information before carrying out that act. Do you understand? And then an error can be made in the process. But cheating is different. You know that this is wrong. You are aware that this is wrong, and you did them knowingly. An error is when you do something unknowingly and you made a mistake. That's fine. But cheating, you know that this is wrong, and you did it anyway because you feel like my partner will either not find out, or I can beg my way out of it. So it is not a mistake. I don't think that I don't think I don't know what others think, but I still think that you can't call that. Calling it a mistake is an insult to your partner. You're not taking accountability for your action, and that is just an example of somebody that will never change. Anybody that tells you that, oh, it was a mistake, I didn't know what I was doing, that person will never change. They'll continue doing that because they've not accepted that they hurt you. They've not accepted that they betrayed you. They've not accepted that they put your life in danger. Yes, else you risk my life. So when there is no accountability, don't do it again. Probably that's why you have this mindset that it is you're just exploring your sexual desires because there's no accountability from your end, and it's not it's sad. It's sad. If I were your partner, I would cry. I would hate you. I would press your neck. Anyway, someone said cheating your partner is not the best at all, Samuel Dobra. Thank you for that contribution. Read, you know, serious. Thank you. Read, this thing you just said, cheating partners, they don't cheat. They just become more careful and adjust. Like, you see those things. I don't even want to even go deep. I don't want to say more. But I've experienced it firsthand. To become more careful. As a matter of fact, that person they are cheating with will be right under your nose. You won't even know. Like you won't even suspect. Eh, no, fear cheating partners, oh. Fear them like mad. They say you love your partner, you must be faithful to them. Sure, Samuel Dobra. Just to be clear, I am against it when it's done to me. But I don't mind cheating on my partner. I might sound like a hypocrite, but it is what it is. Cheating is wrong. Okay. Mm. Then this is like a you problem now. Which the man you just admitted that it is wrong and it is never a mistake. It's a deliberate act. So it is not a mistake and it is wrong. But the only thing is that you don't want it to be done to you. Oh, Barry. In this case, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the house can just say something to you. Maybe they may have a contribution to give. He said, I don't I don't think Tomica Man is a Nigerian, so he may not understand all these things they are saying, read. But I swear he's talking like Ricky. But it's sad though. And do you know why? I can't fault him because there are a lot of people that actually think like real typical man. That's to show you that this thing he's saying is very real. It happens, it's rampant in our society, in everywhere in the world. There are people, not just men, there are even women that they cheat. They don't see there's anything wrong. As long as they don't get caught, they'll continue cheating. But then they don't want their partners to cheat on them. There are people that are like that. And it's just very, very it's scary, to be honest. The thought of somebody cheating on you without you knowing is scary. Is scary because there are people that trust their partner so much to do a lot of things with them, have unprotected intercourse with them. And then you don't know that this partner is going behind your back to cheat. And you don't even know if this partner is also having unprotected intercourse with those people he or she is cheating with. Even if the partner claims that he's only cheating on you with one person, how is that your partner sure that that person he's cheating on you with is not also seeing other people? And then they come back to you. You are open to different kinds of diseases. And you know how scary this thing is? Now, when you are dating somebody and you trust that person so much, you guys have unprotected intercourse, yeah? Your mind will not go to doing regular um checkups, like medical checkup, because because of you trust that person, you already have this belief that, oh, this person will not hurt me, this person will not cheat, so I'm safe. That is why that's why I've been emphasizing on the fact that they risk your life. Ew. If there's one thing I fear in this life is diseases. If there's one thing I fear in this life is disease. Ah, hey, God of mercy. So you don't know, you not go for regular checkup. So you might even have something in you a disease in you for a long time, but you wouldn't know because you are trusting somebody that is a community whatever. That person is just lying to you and you are believing. So it's not advisable at all. It's not advisable. Is no, nobody deserves to be cheated on. There are a lot of things you are doing to that person. You are exposing that person to risk. Just imagine how the hurt that person would feel. I feel like real typical man, you are saying this because, like you said, you've never been cheated on. Just pray that you don't meet someone you love so much with everything in you, and that person cheats on you, and you find out. Ha! Hey! Jesus! It could be like say make you colo. Like it could be like say make what you just stop. Make ground open, swallow you. Ah no, that's the worst feeling ever. That's the worst. I do not wish it on my worst enemy. I do not wish it on my worst enemy. So it's not a beg. Oh. Mm, mm, mm. Me wey dey do hard girl. If I catch my partner cheat, I feel even mad. You wey dey say, nothing fit shock me again. I'm strong. If anybody try that with me, I feel colo, like actual run mad. Because I go take your name. Well, I always pray for them. As a matter of fact, I'm very quick to forgive. And what we need to understand is that forgiveness does not mean going back to your partner. Because me, I'm very quick to forgive. Once you just do that, the following week I don't call you, I forgive you. But I will never go back to you. Forgiving does not mean going back to your partner, but it will live with you for a long time. No, I beg. In what occasion can killing look okay? Are you trying to say in self defense, real tropical man? I swear, which real tropical man can defend for Africa? Love should not fear you. We can never be single. Come plan our wedding. Uh-uh. Real tropical man, love is overrated. What's happening here? Hmm. Hey, how does a lover girl like me now subscribe to your thoughts that love is overrated? Well, I wouldn't say it is overrated, but I only agree that there is more to life than just love. I wouldn't say that it is overrated. Sure, we can touch the topic as long as my battery can carry me. It's my battery that I'm looking at. Come on, sorry, read. It's not like that. We are having a conversation. We're trying to understand better. And I even honestly, I've never actually had people, um, you know, give opinions like what Richard Beckerman is saying right now. So I'm very much intrigued by the things he's saying. I've never had people say that to cheat and don't want to be cheated on. Hey, I never hear that kind of thing before. Even this love is overrated, he just said. I've not heard. But I want to understand why he said that. Man, I'm waiting to hear your opinion. First February. Okay. I think I need a live stream. We don't finish this work since. Alfric Joseph. Good morning. How are you doing, Alfric? But why I'm waiting for real typical man to see what he wants to say. Read you this your idea of not falling in love again. We need to do something about it. We need to do something about it. Um Real tropical man. I'm going to read what you just said. Before I read that, Alfik, thank you so much for joining. You are welcome to the chat. Real tropical man, you said, I think love is short-lived. It's very temporary. Most people in a relationship experience real love only on few occasions and moments. The rest of the time is just normal, nothing special. Now I want to ask a question. I want to ask you a question. Can you define love? What does love mean to you? Define love in general terms, and what does it mean to you? Strength of a woman. I know Shaggy. Oh, I don't know if I've listened to that song. I've listened to a lot, like plenty of his songs. I don't even know their titles. So maybe I've listened to it. I don't just know the title of the song, and I most definitely do not know the lyrics of the song. So no, I've not. Mr. Lover, Lover, girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. That's my best. That's my favorite track from him. But I don't really know most of the song for that. Real Tropical Man, I asked you a question. Kindly answer. Can you define love? And what does it mean to you? Let's get that love in a relationship. That is it. That is where the issue is. Now, for you, love in a relationship context means mutual romance to you. And now it is because of you see it as a mutual romance. That is why you will continue cheating. I see where the problem is with you to become man. What I the song I just sang now. Abi. Now you see it as a mutual romance. That is why you are still cheating because you want to be romancing everybody. See what the lag they talk himself. I feel like I'm going to digress a bit. When we talk about love, eh? The first person we think of firstly is Jesus because he gave us the greatest love of all time, which was sacrificing himself. That being said, love in every phase of life is about sacrifice. Love does not just for me, I don't for me, how I see love now, that's what I'm saying. Love does not just end in it does not just end with our emotions, how we feel towards such person. It encompasses a lot of things. Sacrifices, forgiveness, understanding, and a whole lot of things. So all these things put in place, would you now say that love is short-lived? Because digressing again, when we think about sacrifice of Jesus Christ on the cross. That is like the ultimate. Read is going to answer it, but I'm not gonna say like the ultimate form of love one can ever receive. So if that sacrifice alone is like the ultimate love, why do you think that sacrifice is not even needed in your relationship? So why? I'm not saying about religion. I said that was why I said I digress. But I've come back. I've come back. Need to become and be for real. Being said, it's still the same thing. I still, like I said, love encompasses a lot of things: sacrifice, forgiveness, patience, understanding, and a whole lot. It's which one is mutual romance, qua? That's a very sad answer. Oh. It's a very sad answer, but it's just how you see it, Sha. Rich is fine because I cannot challenge your view on these things. Mm. Read, come to me. Come to mommy. Oh my god, how I play. I give up. Real typical man, I give up. I give up on you. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, this may sound like a joke, but don't let's leave joke aside or whatever. Do you not think that in actual sense that is what love should be about? It's not even about sounding like a politician or whatever. I'm not here making promises. See, don't you think that that is what love should be about? Real Tropical man. I mean, I don't know if I'm making sense. I beg, Real Tropical man is. And every other person watching us right now, what do you guys think? Do you guys not think? Thank you. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining. I was laughing because of Ice Real Tropical Man in. There is no guarantee that that person you love will love you forever. I know. But I'm just saying that this is what love is about. There is also no guarantee that that person you love will romance you forever. Nothing is guaranteed. But I'm just saying that this is what it is about. And when you see it as this, when you see it from this angle, there are some things you wouldn't want to do to that person you claim that you love. That's the point I'm trying to drive. You are saying it like mutual romance, like you said. I mean, a lot of romances will be going on with different people. So, but when you incorporate sacrifice and forgiveness into it and a lot of things, it just makes sense and it brings in, discipline and respect. So, mm. Oh, Musa Tanko is watching from Kwara. Musa, I am live streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. Alfred Timoya said, cheetah is always a cheetah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Um, Somebody says, "I'm searching for your love." What can I say? I don't know what that one means. Musa says it's finding love. Finding love. There's a love. I don't really understand what Musa is saying, but that's fine. Love is sweet and beautiful. I don't right now. I'd rather have someone fall in love with me. We did not serious. When you say love is a gamble, what do you mean? You're saying it's a thing of luck. Well, I can agree to that. When you say it doesn't always turn out the way we hope for it to be. Sure, that's very correct. Is there anything in life, Rich Maker, I'm asking you, is there anything in life that turns out the way you hope for it to be? I don't want us to subject it to just love. So, is there anything at all in life that turns out the way we hope for it to be? Life itself is a gamble. Itself is a gamble. So, it is still living it anyway. Love, not love. Um, yeah, that I agree with. That I agree with. Life is full of disappointments. Humans will always disappoint you. So you may not. You're likely to not get the love you seek from the same person. Read, I've told you. Come to mommy. But you are doing You are scared of. Come to mommy. And I will mend your heart for you. We are doing Hey, Reed, come. Let me and you go Port Harcourt to go find wife for you. Today you receive love from your partner, and then tomorrow they hurt you. So that's why I call it gamble. Mm. Yeah, true. Very, very true. But is that enough reason to not try? This down completely and waiting for who would love him instead. Is there enough reason to not give it a try? Is that enough? My eyes are closing to Jesus Christ. Reason to not be faithful because you feel like somebody can fall out of love with you. Real tropical man, I'm asking. Is that why you're justifying cheating? I understand everything you are saying, real tropical man, and they are they are normal fears that are being triggered by the reality of life and reality of things that happens in relationship. But is that why you are being triggered? Is that why you do this? Is that why you have this mindset that man or human or is they are wired to explore their sexual desires? Love isn't always sweet. It's more like finding a true friend you choose to spend your life with. It's not always perfect. They can annoy you sometimes, but this. Mm. That's what makes it real, not roses every day, but praises are considered. Oh. That man, I think Reed is giving a better answer than me. Is is the one that is answering you well. Is answering you the way I would have loved to answer you, but I just have issues with my articulating my thoughts, putting them in words. Everything it says is what I say as well. Eyes are closed. Jesus Christ, what does that mean? I just woke up. Hmm. Yeah, justify your own actions. Omo, come on, pass weekend. Pass weekend. Eh, is it okay to be hot sometimes? It's about love. But do you know that it's not only when a partner cheats on you that you feel hot, right? Okay. Count down, count down, count down. It has already told me battery low. You can't even warn my data set. So count down. I believe we have some minutes. We've been live streaming for 1 hour, 50 minutes. It's almost I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours. Oh. Hey, wait. I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours. Um, hmm. And I would also say disappointment. Expect disappointment because they're also going to happen. And those disappointments cause can cause hurt, whichever. That is just the reality of it. While we wait for Reed to answer that, typical man, I you hurting me is one. Me enduring and understanding is up to me. So it's up to the person to decide if they want to understand why that happened and endure to see if you would change. But let's wait for it to. Why am I laughing like this? Why am I laughing? Read, this guy don't finish us today. I swear I like him. Like I like him because I like the way he's going back and forth to get his points out there. I believe that Tropical Man knows that what he said is wrong. Like, sorry, let me not say wrong. Like, he understands the angle we are coming from, but he's still trying to exhaust all his points to make us also see from his angle, even if it does not really sound, it does not really make sense to. I wish you'd be joining my life more often, typical man, so that educating us on a lot of things. It's not going to be our love, but that's by the way. I Don't worry, we'll prepare for the next time. Real typical man. I have to go because firstly, my battery has gone down. Secondly, they don't even. So, you guys, is this live stream still active? Better to be active so I'll say good night properly. And it's past 3 a.m. So I have to go. Real tropical man. I really appreciate. Yeah, hopefully you see me tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully I will live stream early as 11 p.m. or latest 12. So I hope to see you guys. Maybe we'll bring back the love discussion. Maybe or we'll just look for a different topic. Rich, thank you. I really appreciate you. Namaste and you guys. Bye. Save for that person. Bye. Hug and kisses. All right.